Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of biology. And of course today we are going to continue our study of the structure of some organisms. Okay, started with the amoeba, we have seen the paramecium. Of course today we have seen the Chlamydomonas. Okay, that is the Chlamydomonas. All right, so we're going to see the structure of the Chlamydomonas in this episode. All right, now of course do not forget to like this video. Liking this video will make other students to easily find this video. If it is helpful to you, then it definitely will be helpful to them. All right, so please make sure you click on that like button immediately as you're watching this video. Now you can just do that. All right, do not forget to subscribe. Subscription is free. It just to notify you whenever we release a new video. All right, and of course do not forget to share so that others can learn. All right, likewise this tutorial is brought to you by the O3 School JAMB app. All right, it's all you need to succeed in your exam. We're going to talk about the app later, but for now let's begin with the class. Let's see a question from the app. This is a 2002 question number 3. All right, they say the animals that move by means of flagella include. Okay, the question is being displayed on your screen right now. The animals that move by means of flagella include A, say Chlamydomonas and Euglena. B says Planaria and what? Amoeba. C say Amoeba and Hydra. D say Paramecium and Planaria. Okay, so of course the answer is glaring. All right, but of course after this class you will know the answer, and we are going to come back to this question and many other questions on the application. And this app, like I said, is a CBT app, and your exam is a CBT exam, so you need a good app like that to ace your exam very well. All right, it has all the past questions, all the real JAMB past questions, are not fake ones. So they are not mock questions, they are real JAMB questions that are on the application, so you don't need to go and buy past questions outside. Also, we also have a classroom feature that has lecture notes structured according to the JAMB syllabus, so you don't need to go and buy textbooks. And also we have the question search feature where you can search for question according to topic. Likewise, we also have, of course, the UTME mock challenge that will conduct for you every Saturday so that you can compete with your mates, win prizes, get used to how JAMB said that question, build your confidence towards the main exam, see your score release every time so that you know how you are improving. All right, so the app is a full package. Okay, all this that I'm saying is going just for 3,000 naira as at the time of shooting this video. All right, so if you're watching the video in 2500, okay, or maybe in 21,000, okay, know that what the price will be different. Okay, so please take note of that. All right, so please jump on the app, go to Play Store, download and activate. Okay, let's go to the structure of the Chlamydomonas. All right, of course you can see my very beautiful structure. This will be about the most beautiful thing I've drawn on the board. All right, so of course this is, you can see the shape is spherical. Okay, spherical or oval shaped. Okay, it's spherical, or what, oval shaped. Okay, so of course you can see what it has, what, two pair of what, of anterior flagellum. All right, because you can see what, two flagellum that it uses for locomotion. All right, then of course it has for this spinal rod that forms starch from the product of photosynthesis. All right, you know that what the Chlamydomonas, of course, has chloroplast. As you can see here, it has chloroplast. All right, so, and of course, because it has chloroplast, that means it has chlorophyll. That means it can photosynthesize. All right, so that's the nucleus there. You can see the eye spot that is used for what, for detection of light. All right, then of course the contractile vacuum that is used for water balance and for osmotic regulation. All right, and so on and so forth. All right, now let's quickly talk about the structure of the Chlamydomonas. Of course, like I said, it's a small unicellular mobile organism. So it moves from one place to another. It's unicellular, of course. If we join our class on forms in which organisms exist, in which cell exists, forms in which cell exists, we talk about what the single or free living, all right, or the unicellular organisms. Of course, we measure Chlamydomonas as an example. Or I will measure what amoeba, measure Euglena. All right, so they are measure paramecium. Those ones, they are unicellular organisms. All right, so the Chlamydomonas is a unicellular mobile organism. It's a green organism, mobile green organism. All right, so of course you can see the shape. It is roughly spherical in shape, or you can say it is oval shaped. It is oval shaped or spherical in shape. All right, so of course apart from this, it has what 2 anterior what flagella. As you can see, look at one flagellum here, another one is here. All right, so it has what 2 anterior what flagella that it uses to swim in a breaststroke manner. Those of you that swim, okay, it is this flagellum to swim in a breaststroke manner, in a breaststroke manner. Those of you that swim, you know breaststroke, right? Okay, so you know the different terminology how to do swimming. If I enter water, I feel ground waiting no good. All right, but of course, the Chlamydomonas is what this flagellum work to swim. All right, to swim in a breaststroke like manner. Okay, so the cell wall of the Chlamydomonas, all right, is not made up of cellulose. Okay, so it does not have a cellulose cell wall. The cell wall is made up of what we call glycoprotein. Made up of what we call glycoprotein. Okay, so the cell wall of the Chlamydomonas is made up of what? Of glycoprotein and not cellulose. Not made up of cellulose, made up of what? Of glycoprotein. Also, the cell consists of a nucleus that is what? That has what? A cup-shaped chloroplast. Okay, so of course the cell consists of what? Of nucleus. As you can see, nucleus here. This is the nucleus, all right. And it also has what? A cup-shaped chloroplast. This is a chloroplast. This one that looks like cup shape here. This is the chloroplast, all right. So this is the chloroplast. So because it has what chloroplast, like I said, because it possesses chloroplast, that means it can photosynthesize. Okay, that means it is what? Photosynthetic. Okay, so that's photosynthetic. Okay, that means it can what? It can photosynthesize. All right. So it has what? A cup-shaped what? Chloroplast. That's what? A nucleus and a cup-shaped what? Chloroplast. Okay. It consists of an eye spot. This eye spot is what it uses for light detection. It uses what? This eye spot for what? For light detection. I'm trying as much as possible not to block the board so that I can see everything clearly. Okay, it has for this eye spot that is what to detect what light, for light what detection. Okay, also it exhibits what autotrophic mode of nutrition. It exhibits autotrophic mode of nutrition. Okay, by autotrophic mode of nutrition, that means it can manufacture its own food. Okay, it has chlorophyll. Because of that, it can manufacture its own food. That means it photosynthesize. All right, and of course you can see this paranode here. This paranode here, where starch is what is formed from the photosynthetic products. All right, so that is all you need to know about what the Chlamydomonas. Not really much. Okay, and see the structure. It was of a roughly spherical shaped diagram. Okay, and of course you can say it's oval in shape. Okay, if you like. All right, and likewise it has what? 2 pair of anterior flagellum. All right, of course it has what? The nucleus. It has a cup-shaped chloroplast. All right, and of course, like I said, because it has chloroplast, it can photosynthesize. That means it can manufacture its own food. All right, so it has an eye spot for detecting light. Okay, so this is the structure of the Chlamydomonas. Nothing really much for us to discuss here. Okay, so now we'll quickly jump to the School JAMB app and take 2 questions, and then we close the class. So let's go to the question we saw before, a 2002 question number 3. A 2002 question number 3, which says the animals that move by means of flagella include A, Chlamydomonas and Euglena. Okay, that is the correct answer. Okay, also Euglena has what? Flagellum. We're going to see Euglena next. All right, so A, Chlamydomonas and Euglena. B, Planaria and Amoeba. C, Amoeba and Hydra. D, Paramecium and Planaria. All right, so the correct answer there is option A. Okay, let's also see 2019 number 7. 2019 question number 7. It says, which of the following pairs of organisms are photosynthetic? Okay, that are what? That are photosynthetic. Okay, A, they say Amoeba and Paramecium. No. All right, Amoeba itself is even what? Heterotrophic. Okay. So of course B, they say Euglena and Chlamydomonas. All right, of course Chlamydomonas is what? Is photosynthetic. Of course, same with what? With Euglena. C, they say Volvox and Rhizopus. Okay, D, they say Nostoc and Plasmodium. All right, of course the correct answer there is what? Is option what? Is option B. Euglena and Chlamydomonas, they are what? Photosynthetic. Okay, as you can see here, that's what the Chlamydomonas has what? A chloroplast. Okay, it has a chloroplast, and because of that, it has what? Chlorophyll. Because of that, it photosynthesizes. Because of that, it can manufacture its own food. Okay, so that is that for the Chlamydomonas. So in the next class, we're going to look at the structure of the euglena. Love you to join us. Please download this application, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and of course keep sharing to your friends, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.